So what hope do we have? What hope is there when even one of the biggest Japanese companies, one of the Japanese gaming companies, is becoming woke? So basically, one of the directors for Final Fantasy VII Remake, says that The Last of Us was actually one of the great inspirations for making that scene, the scene at the honeybee. I don't know if you guys remember the honeybee. And they're saying that they want to bring more of this quote unquote wokeness, and they are promising more wokeness. And again, it's nothing against diversity. Guys, I am Latino. I am quote unquote what people say a minority, which I don't really follow, but shoot, I mean, what hope is there? Anyways, let's go, guys. Let's go. Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video, okay? Enjoy. What is up, guys? This is your boy Andy Metrius. Welcome to Andy RCB, where I talk about anime, movies, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. Now, in this channel, I talk about Final Fantasy a lot, I talk about Square Enix a lot, I talk about the gaming industry a lot, Sony, Nintendo, so-and-so. One of my favorite games of all time was Final Fantasy VII. I played the remake, and look, I'm at thegamer.com. Now, the developers of Final Fantasy VII Remake are saying that The Last of Us Part 2 was one of the reasons why they developed the whole honeybee scene. Now, you have to understand that the honeybee scene and Cloud dressing up as a girl, Cloud wearing a dress, that was actually in the original game, okay? That was actually right in the original game, so it's actually canon. However, of course, they had to add new characters and everything for this game. But I mean, the whole idea of being wokeness, being woke and censorship and all of that, is also one of the reasons why Square Enix basically downsized Tifa's tatas. In the original game, Tifa's jugs were much bigger, right? So they have what they call, I'm here at Polygon, by the way. This is Polygon.com. So Square Enix now has an ethics department. And an ethics department? Really? Whatever happened to HR, So because Square Enix is very close to Sony. Sony moved from Japan to America and California, and ever since then, they have been going downhill ever since then, right? Ever since 2016 when they moved to America, they've been going downhill, okay? That's just matter of the fact. That's, and ever since then, they've been forcing people to do adjustments and this and that, and because women are not allowed to have big jugs, they said, oh, well, you got to censor that. She has to wear a sports bra, blah, 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 right? Because she's too revealing, which I think is bullcrap, okay? It's just total bullcrap. And that was one of the reasons, okay? That was one of the reasons is because Sony demanded it. They demanded for this to be censored, for her breasts to be downsized, because it's very contradicting, because here in the West, on the one side you have things like women empowerment of women, feminism and all that, but on the other side, if a woman has big breasts like Tifa, oh no, that's not allowed. That's inappropriate. You can't do that. You can't please the guys like that. Whatever, right? It's very two-faced. Now, here's what the director of Final Fantasy VII Remake had to say about how The Last of Us Part 2 inspired the honeybee scene for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, keep in mind that the Last of Us Part 2 was a horrible game, okay? That game, it really got bashed. It really, really, really got bashed. And even Japan did not like it, right? So here it says, The Last of Us Part 2 really delivered on its consideration for diversity, right? Toriyama says, Toriyama-san tells us right down to the UI user interface, and I would imagine that the cost of debugging on the game was massive. However, having achieved that, that makes it a great game that sets a benchmark for the industry. Right. Then he goes on to say, I think that the expressing diversity with LGBTQ inclusion is an important issue for everyone involved in making content, not just people making games. Toriyama-san explains, in Final Fantasy VII Remake, we rebuilt the original game using the latest technology, but we felt that it should not stop at the technical side, and we needed to update the story content being shown in line with modern sensibilities. Right? But see, this is canon. This is canon. So basically, what they're saying is that they're gonna go more woke. They're going to apply more of this wokeness to their games. And oh my goodness, you guys already know in this channel, I talked about how Demon Slayer, my article on Demon Slayer went viral. Went viral because it said that it outsold the entire American comic book industry. A lot of people are migrating from American cartoons over to anime because anime is not woke. Anime does not push any of these agendas. Anime doesn't do any of these things, right? Anime is free from all these things, and Japan is almost untouchable. But it seems like they, here in the West, companies like, these Western companies are finding a way to make Japanese companies more woke and basically make these changes, because you guys already know that a lot of these movies in the West are being ruined because of these agendas that are being pushed. Okay, you guys know, we talked about it on this channel. Clownfish TV talks about it a lot. Geeks and Gamers talks about it a lot. Young Rippa, the Amazing Lucas, and all these YouTube channels, they talk about how crappy all these movies are because they push an agenda. Okay, Japan, anime and manga, they are about telling a good story. Okay, they never get into like these political agendas. They don't push, because in America the message is more important than the story or the game. And now it looks like Square Enix might be going in the same direction, and it freaking sucks because I am a huge Final Fantasy fan. I play nothing but Square Enix games, but shit. It looks like they might be heading this way. I don't know. Maybe it's just for Final Fantasy VII, but if they are in fact adding more of this wokeness to their future games, then I'm gonna have to quit on Square Enix. I hate to say it, but this is the way they're going, apparently. What is up, everybody? Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can receive new future notifications. Check out the blog at ndrtv.com. Follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts or anything you want to say right below this video in the comments below. This is Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching. Godspeed, everybody. Godspeed.